Several days ago, while I was listening to some music on my phone, I stumbled upon this person's profile. My Head is Empty. That's the name of this person's artist profile, right? It's My Head is Empty. That struck me as an interesting name to give to a music profile, isn't it? My Head is Empty. It sounds kind of very vague. And so I pressed on it and I looked more into this guy's music. He has made so many songs, mostly instrumental, electronic kind of stuff, right? Very interesting music. If you have time, listen to it. And then I looked more into this person, which is behind this music profile. And what I found is a person who has kept their name anonymous. Their identity has been kept anonymous. A man who has been diagnosed with a disease at 27 years old called multiple sclerosis. This is a brain disease that can slowly or suddenly paralyze certain parts of your body. And this person that is behind My Head is Empty. This person has his left hand and the left side of his body paralyzed completely. Imagine having your left hand and the entire left side of your body paralyzed, man. Take a moment right now to just look at your left hand, move it around, and appreciate the fact that you can actually use it. Because that person out there cannot. That person out there who has been diagnosed with this horrible disease cannot just simply appreciate their hand or any side of their left body. And you see, this person, in the time that he has left, all he does is write as much music as he possibly can. He has released over 800 songs, which have been featured in plenty of documentaries and shows and all kinds of cinema. This man who is slowly dying of a disease that is killing his brain, that is killing his body, has written over 800 songs. And the only things that he does in the time that he has left and he's capable of regaining some sort of control and function over some parts of his body is to write music. That's all he does. And as I looked at this guy's profile and I looked at the things that he's going through, the struggle, the pain, I just couldn't help but feel touched about it. So I sat for a moment in silence and I thought to myself, how lucky are we to have all of the things that we do, to have the capability of looking at your hand and actually being capable of using your hand, of feeling the left side of your body, of not living with this constant fear that your brain is going to give in and then you're going to be paralyzed completely. And then your life is over. At 27 years old, this person who is going through this horrible moment in his life, this horrible thing which might just end his existence, and he bears through it. He bears through it with an iron fist. He moves forward. He keeps doing what he must. He keeps writing music because that's his purpose. Because this person has found his purpose in life in whatever time he has left. And he's decided that whatever happens, this is what he must do. Music, his purpose, is what he must fully pursue up until this point that he's not going to be capable of using his right hand anymore or any part of his right side of the body. And I think that there's a very important lesson that we can learn from this man. His multiple sclerosis, his disease that he's fighting with, which is slowly taking control of his body and ruining him, is telling us that whoever you are, whatever you're doing with your life, whatever you might be in this world, you are not safe from disaster. You are not safe from catastrophe, from pain, from suffering, from hell. You are as susceptible as every single person out there is. We are all as vulnerable as each other. The chances are the same for everyone. And that includes you, and that includes your loved ones. That includes your family. That includes your parents, your brothers, your siblings, your sisters, the woman that you love, the kids that you might want to have in the future, the friends, all those people that you genuinely care about, that you feel like your life would be over without. Catastrophe is waiting everywhere, no matter who you are. And so what I believe that we must do with this information, which might feel exasperatingly depressing to us, at least to me it does, is we must take the time that we have left on this earth, with the people that we genuinely care about, that we love, with our own body, with our own minds, with our own capability to exist as healthy human beings, hopefully, and appreciate it. Take the time to appreciate what you have. And most importantly, use this time to find your purpose if you haven't found it already, which is still a path that I'm going on. Finding my purpose is still a journey that I am on right now. And I know that if I'm not going to take this to the finish line, if I'm not going to find my purpose, maybe catastrophe will come for me one day. And it will find me purposeless, lost, directionless. And that is a horrible way to go, man. Once you realize what you truly desire from yourself, from the world out there, what your mission on this earth is, you must dedicate yourself completely to this. Because again, catastrophe, disaster, misery, and pain is waiting at every single corner. So what we must do is we must take the time that we have left, be grateful for what we have, appreciate what we have, appreciate the people around us, and work our asses off towards achieving our higher purpose in this world, our higher meaning, our higher sense. And if you still don't feel convinced by this, then imagine yourself with the same disease that this man has. Have a bit of empathy right now. Imagine yourself at 27 years old. You're probably like my age, right? I'm almost 17, right? Imagine yourself being a 17-year-old right now and living 10 extra years, purposeless, directionless, just doing whatever. Just playing on a computer 2-3 hours a day because why not? It's never hurt anybody. Not giving any sense of meaning to the things that you do. Just kind of drifting through life. Purposeless, directionless. Having a mediocre relationship with your family, with the people that genuinely care about you and love you. Just kind of drifting through your existence for 10 years, and then at 27 years old, something happens. You go to the hospital and you get diagnosed with a disease, just slowly killing your brain, which is slowly making you paralyzed. And at any moment, this disease can fully degenerate and cut you down completely. So imagine this. Imagine yourself, imagine the pain that you would feel, the regret, oh my god, the misery that you would have to go through, knowing that up until that point in your life, you have done nothing but waste every single precious moment that you've been gifted by this world, that you've been gifted by God, that you've been gifted by nature, by the universe. I would not wish that on anybody. I would not wish that feeling of despair, of hopelessness, of pain, of regret, of hate towards your own self in your last moments of life, in your last years of life, maybe even months, maybe you won't even have a year left. And all you do in that time is you just hate yourself. Is you despise yourself. You just wish that it would end faster because you cannot live with this pain that you've inflicted upon yourself. I wouldn't wish that on anybody, man. And God knows that I wouldn't wish that on you. I wouldn't wish that on myself. I wouldn't wish that on my family. And so what I'm going to do, and what I want you to do as well, is I want you to take responsibility for yourself and live your life. Do what must be done, because every single moment is crucial. Work your ass off towards a higher purpose, towards a higher meaning. Do not waste time with stupid things, because you know damn well that partying and going out and drinking and losing yourself in this blur of alcohol, of drugs, of poison, of weakness is not going to help you. It is only going to deepen your hate and suffering when maybe that moment will come in your life, when maybe that catastrophe will hit you. So take this chance while you still can and live your life. Appreciate the moments that you have left in this world and work your ass off towards living and achieving that higher purpose, that higher meaning that your life holds, or face the consequences and lose yourself. If you have gained any value from this video, then why not subscribe to the channel? Why not like the video? Maybe comment something in the comment section. Share this video with other people who you might think are going to get some value out of this as well. And if you want to join my self-improvement Discord server that I have, in which I'm going to try to be more active and I'm going to try to do more activities and be more present with the people in there, then you can join by clicking the link in the description of this video. It's a Discord link. And by the way, I've started free self-improvement coaching through one-to-one calls. This is entirely for free. And so if you want to talk about self-improvement, if you want to hear some advice, some tips from what I've learned, if you want to share your self-improvement story with me, then we can do that on a call in the scheduled times, but you have to click the link in the description. It's a Calendly link. It will send you to my page and we'll get a call scheduled in and we'll see each other then. So yeah, man, I thoroughly hope that this video has sparked something within you. Just like this guy's story sparked something within me. Live your life. Appreciate what you have. See you, man. Good luck.